Welcome back. My name is Joshola, and this is my Coach's Corner. In episode 2, we're going to be taking a look at a 3v3 standard replay submitted by a player called Unseen, a rising star in the Rocket League scene. In my opinion, anyways. Wait, so many memories flooding back. Do you remember when your rank could actually be Rising Star? It was a simpler time. No half flips, no flip resets, no ceiling shots. Those were the days. Wait a second. Super Champ? Are you telling me I could have been called Super Champ and instead it's just called Champ 2 now? Psionics. Why do I even bother? Anyway, refocusing. As I said, we are checking out a 3v3 standard at the Gold 3 rank. That's right, I review all skill levels here. I don't judge, well, except for most of this video when I'll be judging you. But that doesn't really count. So let's jump into our replay. Here we go. So in this replay, see if you can answer it before I do, but why is our rotation and what we're about to do bad? So let's watch what we choose to do in this replay. So we rotate over into this corner and try to take that boost. Could you tell from just watching why that wasn't good? There's a couple reasons why we should never have rotated over to that boost. So let's jump back so we can see what those are. So let's roll it a little bit and stop it here. So here's our first reason. We can see right here where our teammates are. We have Theory pushing up the field to take a shot. And look, we have Zeldacraft. He's rotating back. So very likely he did not get this boost. It was stolen by Pickens. So what do we want to do? If he's rotating back with no boost, we should be instantly cutting and turning up the field to go and support our teammate. So that's the first reason. Our teammates rotating back, we are now the striker waiting for a pass off Theory. The second reason why it doesn't make any sense for us to go for that boost is almost more obvious. We have 45 boost already. So if we follow the circuit around the outside of boost here, we are instantly going to get 2 more. We're going to put ourselves at almost 70, and we might even pick up another one. So really just be a waste for us to drive over here and grab this boost. So those are a couple things we can take away from this replay that can teach us why we should have rotated differently. All right, we're going to take a look at a really nice goal that's coming up. Unfortunately, it's not for you guys. A really nice own goal. Nice shot. All right, so what are we going to learn from this replay? Well, mistakes happen, for one, but here's something that you can take away that will apply as you climb through the ranks. That Rocket League isn't as hard as we make it. We make it a lot harder than it has to be many times. So let's see that. If we roll the play, we're following up on our player's challenge. We're doing everything correctly here with the second man. So we're pushing upfield, making sure he has to do something with the ball. This is correct. This is still good. And as soon as he hits it over us there, we freeze a little bit. We back up. We don't know what to do. And so we're making it harder on ourselves than it has to be. If we would have just instantly rotated back to net as soon as this ball is hit over us, we would be a ways back there by now. And then the teammate who's behind us would have an easy clear on the ball. But instead, we're like, oh no, I'm in an awkward place. What do I do? Well, you don't have to do anything. And usually that's going to be the answer. If you're the second man and you get a teammate behind you all through the ranks in 3v3, the answer is usually let the ball go and just rotate. Let that teammate behind you get it. It requires trusting some randos that we play with, but that's what you got to do to win sometimes. So don't make it harder than you have to. In our next clip, we're going to see how being decisive, making that decision as fast as we can result in goals. So let's take a look at it and see maybe what we failed to do. So we can see that Zeldacraft over there on the left wing of the field, there is nobody. No one at all in front of him at all. So at some point he's going to get challenged, but that tells us he's going to be pushing up the field fast with that ball. Here we have Theory. Now it would have made sense for him to instantly be turning on this as soon as he recognizes that, but sometimes in gold, that's not going to happen, and we're going to have to improvise and be that one who plays smarter. So let's roll it and see what happens here. So here we go. Okay, Theory starts rotating back. We're still not sure. He may cut, he may not, so we're hesitating a little bit. But as soon as we see him cut over there to the left, that is our signal. That is our signal that it is now us who's going to be taking the shot. Because there's no way, after turning over here, he's going to be able to get up the field and take a shot. There's no way. So that's our signal right there. But let's see what we choose to do. Let's jump back in here. We continue to go over on that side of the field. So we wasted about a second of time. Does that matter? Well, let's roll the play again and see what happens. We are literally less than a second, half a second off of scoring that goal. So that 1 second of delay that we could have made a decision a little bit quicker back there could have resulted in a goal. So we want to make decisive decisions in Rocket League. Okay, on our next video, we're going to watch a counterattack that is happening after the just missed goal in our last clip. So we're going to see how we choose to rotate. So first of all, we notice right away in the left corner of the field, we see Zeldacraft. He's upfield. He's not going to be back for a while. We don't know where our other teammate is necessarily. So let's see how we choose to rotate. So what do you think we should be doing? If we have a teammate there, then possibly we're going to have a teammate coming up the challenge, and we should be rotating back post. So let's see what we choose to do. So roll the replay. Here we go. Okay, so we've hard cut in onto that side of the field. I don't know if we're going for boost, but again, we don't need that boost. There's a ton of small pads on the field, and we had 45 to start with. Maybe we're going for a demo. Maybe that's what we're thinking. And we roll a little bit more. We've given up all our angles on the ball, and now we're no help to our teammate. And he can't really challenge effectively because there's no one there to rotate him because we failed to do that. If we would have rotated sooner, he would be able to come out of goal a lot sooner to put a challenge on this ball. So let's see what we choose to do. And then at the last second, we choose to rotate. Now we've rotated. So we've accomplished nothing. We're back at goal with almost no boost. We probably could have had at least a half a tank of boost. So we've made a lot of rotational mistakes on defense on this play. So try to rotate that back post. Let our teammates challenge the ball. All right, in this replay, we're going to look at some good things and something bad as well. So as we roll this clip, we're going to see that we gather information using our ball cam on and off, toggling that on and off. But then what we choose to do with that information isn't the best choice. So let's watch us roll this play. Here we go. We cut across the field. We unball cam a couple times. And did you notice in that last one you did, you looked back down the field and your teammate is in the corner? So what does that tell us? Well, we should have never stopped following this ball. This is our ball. We should be pressuring this. If we jump back just a little bit, roll this across the field again. We followed this all the way across the whole field, and this guy hits it poorly. That is a free ball for us, and we just choose to rotate back down the field. So just be aware of when the ball is yours. If you've put the play on it, don't abandon it, especially when you gather this kind of information. We know the ball is definitely going to be ours. Okay, so in this clip, we're going to look at where our teammates are and where the enemy team is in their rotations can dictate to us how aggressively we should be playing. So let's gather our information based on our own team already. We have Zeldacraft. He's back in the corner. That tells us he's third man. We have Theory. He's following the ball, trying to make a play on it. He's first man. That makes us second. So we're hoping for a pass or a challenge that's favorable at some point in the coming play that we can take a shot off of. So that's our goal. So let's roll the play and see how this plays out. Here we go. So the shot goes up the field. It's a bad touch off to the side. Theory does the right thing. He pushes back upfield to follow this. So let's gather some more information based on the other team. So let's look. There is one man back in goal. Then we have their other teammate. He's way out here at midfield. And can you even see the third teammate? No. So that tells us there is one man to beat if Theory doesn't take forever to make this happen. So we're just looking for a challenge that goes favorably for us. It doesn't even have to be a pass really to make this work. So let's see though, what do we choose to do? We failed to play aggressively. We rotate way off to the right-hand side of the field instead of pushing up and filling that striker zone, that striker position, hoping for a pass. And so because of that, as we roll it, we can see we take a really long time to get to the ball. We still make a good shot and get a shot, which is saved, but we just could have been there sooner. And the rotations of our team and the other team told us that we had the freedom to play aggressively. So make sure you try to note those things so that you can take more shots. All right, that does it for part 1 of our replay analysis. This is Coach Josh Ola. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and stay tuned for part 2 coming right up.